What's up, guys? This is Rixxalight signing in, and welcome back to more Danganronpa. I do apologise for last week's episode. It was a bit of a shit show considering things broke. But it's free time day, so you know what? We're gonna skip free time. We don't deal with free time. It's not one of those things we deal with. There's still lots of time left in the day. I don't really feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Guess what? You can go fuck yourself. Free time is nothing we care about right about now. This goes for the game a lot faster. I didn't click yes. We have another 2 hours, by the way, today. Hopefully we're going to try and push 2 hours today because it's going to be a pain in my butt. Okay. Night time already, huh? This will make it go by a lot faster, too. Like, free time is the, like, killer for this episode. Not for this game.
This is a school
I'll do my best to replicate the voices as well, but
10 p.m.
I do apologize for how bad
As such,
I'll probably do.
It is officially nighttime.
I know they have their own accents and
Soon
well,
the
not
doors
accents,
to
but
the
I know their own
dining hall will
attitude.
be locked,
I do try and match their attitude as best I
entry at
can,
that point is strictly prohibited.
because my niece does it quite often, and it irritates me because she doesn't match their
Sweet dreams, everyone.
personality, if that makes sense. Alright, Monokuma, thank you for letting me sleep. I didn't catch any of that, I'm sorry. Okay, the third day here was already come to an end. When will I? No. When are we gonna get here? I did say monologue internally are going to be different from when it's spoken aloud. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Okay, so we're already, like, the murder's already about to happen, I believe. Alright, we don't read these. These are more like dreams, what's happening in Makoto's head. These, like, well, you can read on your own if you need to. Maybe I'll probably do it, in fact. It's a dream, so I don't know. So I don't want to do too much of Monokuma's voice, if that makes sense. I do love doing it.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Okay, meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later, I woke up, I think. Bing, bong. Okay, thank you for the sound effect. Okay, Monaco, we don't care about the wake-up call, but thank you. I already feel like we're rushing through this.
Everyone.
This is funny.
It is now. Get ready to
read another beautiful day. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Yeah. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I could feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, the sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. It's annoying trying to, like, replicate the voices. A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Okay. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agreed, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down
And now is the
listen.
beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to go and let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left, before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall. Yes, we should. Makoto. Let's call you Monokuma then. Leave the area? Sure. Fucking Speedy Gonzalez. Hello, Toko. I hate Taka. Taka's annoying. I don't think I've done his voice justice though, because he's more like the authoritative type. And I think that gives it the booming voice he needs. Do I say hi to Saka? Or Sayaka, even?
Hi, Makoto.
Good morning too, Makoto. She can make even a basic greeting feel eloquent somehow. That's the power of celebrity, I guess.
Hey,
Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Good morning, Sayaka. I guess we'll just talk to Crazy over here.
Listen to me.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step in this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with people? I'm not sure I've done that before. I'm not so sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
Seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything can be about how to get out, or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you
If
understand?
you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability, did I not say so? So you'd better hurry and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
I've become completely insane. Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Those are the girls want to live here. Then hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure. Feel free. Okay. So nobody has any clues.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure. There could be something like that. But for right now, actual clues are... Huh? What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person reasonable for all this can be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be all behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but...
Got it!
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well, have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer has been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Wherever it is, it's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. On the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is his ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if you're the killer, if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
Yeah!
It's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Huh? Help? We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. Thank you, Monokuma. The body has been discovered! The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
You guys?
You guys, seriously? Do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows us how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on! If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill!
What the hell?
What the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a
Hey,
bitch.
don't ignore me, asshole.
Okay. Let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by. And nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and you are working together. But I'm totally bored!
There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it!
Wait, I think yes! Ding ding ding! I figured it out!
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there was one very important piece missing.
What are you?
If you want to know, I'll tell ya! It's motive! It's so simple! I just have to give everyone a motive!
Stop fucking around.
Motive? The fuck are you talking about?
hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you
You
guys!
son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see! Oh, but don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school.
Outside the school? What are you talking about?
hello.
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good. We can watch the video right now. Before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know,
Just fair. That's all.
That's how you spell the word. Alright.
Well now.
if you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Just to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too.
He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we'll learn something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit in the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. What about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so. Mona started glancing around the dining hall. When his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto! Check this out for us, would ya? Huh? Why me?
Yo,
You're the closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey!
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going
Hell
then.
yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running.
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either.
So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but
There's a place to set up and watch DVDs then. It is in here, down here, over here. My throat is starting to get a little bit scratchy from doing Monokuma's voice already for that long. It's all been 15 minutes, right? Is there... No, it's not there. The AV room. Here we are. Nice. We're already, like, on the verge to killing people. It's crazy. Any characters that are not in the game, like, say, for example, in this video about to watch it, it's not voice acted, I'm not going to be changing my voice for those, just going to read it like I would do in Monokuma, in Makoto's head. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. Okay, all talking is yawning me. It's
a bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label on it with someone's name.
This must be the video of each of us, he mentioned.
hold on a second.
I better go tell everybody.
She just ran off. I didn't follow after her, I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. It's the cardboard box the DVDs were in. Oh, you think you see something? Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick, before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box, and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
That sounds like the dude who does... Hero.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Okay, you voice don't sound familiar. But you do play as her in the next game. If it had ended there, that wouldn't have been fine. That would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. It wasn't... I wasn't living in an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hate having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time, I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in replay, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. Great. But what is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think of it about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it? Like...
Is that what Monokuma wanted to talk about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hold on.
Yeah. No way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is that classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result in that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invincible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they will work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in your head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that. Maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then. Maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe we should all talk about what we saw. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey Sayaka.
What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless.
I'm
really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Bye, bitches! I've got a girl to find. And where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. I think she's in classroom 2? She's in one of the classrooms, I know that. I don't know if the classrooms are in this location, though. Oh, yeah. I tried 2A. Or 1A, sorry. I think you're in here, aren't you? Yeah. Freaking the fuck out. Found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset. Or angry. Well, no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me be out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, there would be an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we're already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Aww.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
I'm not doing too bad on her voice. Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Okay. Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Thank you, Sayaka. Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'll always be on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! Makoto! A body has been discovered! Makoto! It's standing up! What's standing up? Do we even have to ask? You're a flagpole! Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in! Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out! It's gonna come out! My pristine, pure, white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out! I balled up my fist.
took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power and let go with everything I had. Gah!
Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you'd have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow! I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time you took to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking! What the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah.
Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now I'm on my own. I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Okay. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. Can't even decide what the biggest problem is. Do I trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ba-da-da-da-da. Bing bong. Huh? Oh, that felt good. When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Oh shit. I didn't read that properly, never mind. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Is it Sayaka? I know it's Sayaka. What the fuck am I saying it's Sayaka for?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's what I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden, a door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense
I
up.
was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force them into your room? But it would do something like that. It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during that time.
But
That's just the promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little bit better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we hide and sleep in out the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Ah! Oh jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If you help your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... Well, it's nighttime. What do you expect?
This is a school announcement. It is
Need a lot more
now
fluid.
10 p.m.
See my voice.
As such,
Fucking-
it is officially
whatever you call it.
nighttime.
I can record expos on this thing? How the fuck do I do that?
Soon the
check the
doors
info.
to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I need to download something special.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Let the bed bug by.
I will try not to, my good son.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now.
Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too.
Ah, that's right. We'll have trade keys.
Again?
Like I said.
I'm psychic.
Sorry, Taka. That was your line, I apologize.
Huh? Hey, weren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Oh goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal.
Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another weird expression here.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what.
I won't.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is. Don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of you switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning.
Saki gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life.
Good, there's nobody here.
Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Oh yes, very plain thing for the girl. So this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. I might as well head to bed, right? The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Oh, okay. That wasn't important what I had to do. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was a DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room.
That reminds me, never did get a chance to find out what was in her video.
It's probably best if we wait until she brings it up again. Okay. Oh, gonna check what's in their drawer. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka was a sewing kit just like the note said. Next to it is the map of the bodies at vital organs. Okay, do I go and click on the bed again to go to sleep? What else can I look at? The door, maybe? It's officially nighttime.
I better not leave the room.
Okay. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in.
I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably get to bed soon.
As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed,
A pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams.
but little did he know. Feeling better than before, I fell asleep. I'm not going to do the voicing for this because it actually hurts to do Monokuma's voice after a while. So I'll just skip through this bit. It gives us time to actually have a little chit chat and not actually read everything that's going on screen. Because we'll have to play down to the nitty gritty when the shit goes down for real. I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time I'm not. It's weird. Because I get to play the game properly at that point. A lot of this is like... We're going to probably go through this pretty quickly because there's going to be like a few elements going off.
To follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together.
It's just one of those crazy, crazy things, you know? We'll try and take a break halfway point. Stretch the legs a bit. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
We don't need to know about that
Get
shit.
ready to
We know how the day's gonna start. It's all good. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room.
I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going.
I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Is anyone here yet? Ah, the usual suspects. A few people already gathered in the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto. Good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little bit late.
Yo.
Yo.
Sorry.
I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies,
hello?
ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
Were the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be a little late?
Yo.
I didn't oversleep. Just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about the time or the peoples in general. They're the kind to move on at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait. Are we still missing some people?
Yes, Saika and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Saika in the model high schooler category. So for her to be late, so late.
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Saika? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Well, listening to everyone talk like that, a small, dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed.
What the hell?
I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Murder of the pink degree. That's a shame. It is a big shame. It took me a second to realize what I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then everything went black. To survive deadly life.
Danganronpa.
Not Danganronpa, not y'all. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. What the fuck?
Ah, you're awake, finally.
Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up.
Huh?
You were unconscious, dude. Had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened?
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man.
What?
do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that word, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! Even if you could believe anything, you can believe that!
He's here again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it?
Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you!
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What's the matter? You guys all like you're about to see a dove get shot with a Gatling gun. Do you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they want it, the one who did it could testify that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looks at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold
Hey,
on.
hold on! Don't you just assume he's telling the truth?
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with a stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Don't let him laugh. Why are you laughing?
It's cuss. Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz out of here?
Hey.
You're super
Come
naive.
on now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No, no, no. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps...
Are you referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations? If you are the blackened...
That was Monokuma going out.
If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. Is that what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's being gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
Thank you, Monokuma.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
As it should
only
be.
the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then
All of
the
his
one
voice is
who
so
got
good.
away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
It just doesn't, like, the thing is, it doesn't fit, but it's just there. It's the voice that just, it doesn't fit into what the game is trying to tell you, but it's just something that's, like, so creepy. Not creepy, but more like, your voice is out of place. But I take you seriously because it's like,
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
nice.
Well,
So, exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution!
As it would be.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I like that line, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane. That should be a lyric or something, because torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane is a... Ow, my tooth. Is a leak. So to make sure I understand, we get the culprit right, then they only die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you! Implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system. Or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind!
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
What the hell are you
You're
talking
freaking
about?
insane, you know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
What? Punishment?
I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Do whatever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Oh shit.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Keep this in mind, folks.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
No shit. Sorry, business happening.
This wasn't supposed to.
Ooh, the voice change.
Why me?
Interesting. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the?
I don't... This can't be real. I'm not doing that one.
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Yeah, we do.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Better do, else things are gonna come happen to you. Bad things. Jumbo's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why'd you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Or are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it.
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well, now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in the search for the Blackie. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
The Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
And that's a good point. They're just to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, shouldn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. You can decide who to trust or not to trust. Of course, up to you. Continue to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can encounter death will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or willing to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this! We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Do I just leave?
Just a second.
Hold on. What? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. Is it Junko? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but... She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! I'm not screaming.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Okay. Kyoko, Queen.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty, so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Let you guys figure out who killed the chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious?
If you're the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. The fuck you!
So then.
Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
To play a co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Simply won't be able to help investigate. We're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Now can we leave?
Just a second.
Okay, we still need to investigate something. Do I talk to you again? We're
Anyway,
going to find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. What else do I need to talk to? There's no point talking to Junko. Junko's dead. Well, there's no point doing that. She's dead. Is it just? I'm just gonna talk to everybody, see what happens. You feel me? You feel me?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Okay, how about Taka behind there? Taka. She must be so shocked she couldn't even open her mouth to talk. Little Chihiro?
what should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They.
Okay, Sayaka. Or Sakura even. We can't run away from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on. Someone let me out.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with
Screw that piece of shit bear. What am I supposed to look for here? All there is left here is like people to talk to, and that's about it. And Junko dead on the floor. There's no one else. Owie?
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who done it, or else we're all dead.
Queen?
Oh,
Hey, so you finally noticed?
I noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about the where Saraka died? She died in Makoto's room. Well, she's right. Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me.
Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
Look in everyone's eyes that done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get into the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues from to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that, Kyoko, he was gone before we even realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? But I head to that scene of the crime. And that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this right here now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial in the cave of the goddamn Scully myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're going to investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have anything to do, anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. May as well at least check out, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood.
all it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is...
Execution! Execution!
Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas!
We don't need to go through that again, Monokuma, thank you. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Taka? We can leave now, so... I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so we can all survive. And for Sayaka, let's find out how she was killed. Oh, there's a Monokuma truth bullet. Okay, leave the gym. Yeah, we need to go to the dorm. We'll have to go to the murder scene first. Off we go then. The investigation has now begun. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh, sweet, thank you for the fast travel. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay, let's press the Y button. We're going to start from the far right and work our way left. Is that the sword? Yeah. It's the display stand the sword was on. Okay, we don't need to worry about the door. There's the keys. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. Yeah, we don't. This is just a flashback, so we don't have to worry about that one. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. For Sayaka, I would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. There's the same goes for you, no matter who it is, don't open your doors for anyone. Even though I'm sure you absolutely won't open it, otherwise what's the point of even switching? Okay, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. Well, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, let's go for this. Sword unsheathed. This is the replica sword I brought back from self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. It hadn't actually looked at the blade itself somehow. You shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Right, next is that little deep scratch there. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, it was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room next to you. And there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Okay. This is the replica sword I brought back from self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made of something sharp. How did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this will only get in the way, He could just slide off in the middle and for the fine. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay. Right, there's scratches on the wall at the back, so I'll mark those off too. There are scratches and gouges all over the wall and bed. There's evidence of a struggle. Okay, don't need to worry about that one. It looks like there might have been a fight in my room. Yeah. Okay, so that's all repeated. So let's have a look at the scuffed bed. There are gouges on the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Lint roller? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than what was before. So I could see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little bit. Okay, there's this thing in here which wouldn't be opened yet. The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need to use a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours yet either, then?
What?
No, just me.
What?
Nobody's busted this out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were taken about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Okay. Oh, shit. Don't for that again. Right. Notepad. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay. Can we go into the bathroom now? Oh, this. I need to talk to... person. Okay, Sakura first. Oh, Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
Fucking dead.
So if even I found the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if the girl was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll get all sorted out when the time comes. Okay. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
I love her voice,
No.
she's so good.
Not really. I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straight and
Listen.
said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I expected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim. Not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it
I
too?
see.
Very interesting. Your room doesn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Taka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay. Now can we go in here? The bathroom. And on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up right now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. I think we're just gonna wrap up just before the trial begins, then we're gonna have like a full video of it next week. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Okay, so we've got in here only two things. Well, the knife first, of course. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Saika's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Taika's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. That stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have had happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Saika in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Okay, and there's a little note on the back. Yeah. I looked past Saika onto the wall behind her, and there I saw... what? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Did Saika do this? Yeah, sure, we've done all the one there, so there's 2 more runes to investigate, I think.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Saika's dying message. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? Well, the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting in the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of that case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. True bullets. It's not like Kyoko knows what Saika's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than Ultimate Programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I want to ask you about. Do you know how the door to the bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Oops, wrong button. Bathroom door frame. Truth bullet.
Correct.
So it doesn't quite with the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. I guess I gotta look at it now, but I know. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. One bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well I did tell Saika about it last night. Oh, hold on. Saika about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Saika knew about it? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Okay. I still don't really understand any of this, but I already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I just start looking into where a murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Psycho got. With Psycho dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was on that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe we should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, I've already spoken to you two, so I don't need to deal with you anymore. Do I need to talk to everyone else though? I don't think I do. I do, however, need to go in to my room over here. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. Why can't I not go in? I want to get in. I want to get in. See, even there it says Sayaka and Makoto's room. Can I not get in there? I want to get in because I want the DVD, unless I already got it. Oh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate of Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room was switched. So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Don't please move. Now can I get inside a room? Ah, there we go. I need the evidence first before I can enter. Thank you. Okay, I need that DVD, don't I? There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. So I got really upset after seeing whatever was on that video. I wonder what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Did you take it? Okay, I've taken it. Sweet. Okay, right, I've got the DVD ready. I'm gonna talk to these people because the game wants me to, I think.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Miss Naegi, what was Miss Mizuno doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Well, you told me to go to the trash room as a hint. So we can go to the trash room as a hint. Thank you. Is the evidence down there? There's a steady gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate to open?
No, you can't go any further!
Well, that only fits perfectly, but...
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on clean duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
I'm repeating it. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay. This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around.
No, you can't go any further!
No. Well, see? I'd be able to leave that now. And then I can go talk to Ifumi again, right? Because he would be on cleaning duty. Oh, there's Byaku down there. I didn't even see Byaku yet. I'm looking for who's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why'd you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you could open the gate in the front trash room?
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to grab up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? I don't know, the person on clean duty has access to the key. What's the point in going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. So boring?
Hey, listen.
And even more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig for all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D, and then turn into... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D to 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D.
The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
Are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very serious solution. Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from my past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Looking good on this one so far. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... squeak.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Miss Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world! Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Okay, so what is in here? 4 things to look at. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Yeah, is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Okay. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Now I want to look at the piece of paper on the floor. Oh, shard. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now! Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes,
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Certainly you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Ah! Someone turned on the incinerator! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here. The incinerator was off. Ah, yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing for good going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on them. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? This thing, this is what I want. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a brain piece of something. A brain piece, like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape. Part of a sleeve from a button of shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... That's all that's left of the evidence the killer destroyed. And there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This is enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Yagi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Hifumi. Okay then, I think the next thing is to go to the AV room. Yeah, we'll go to the AV room next. I can go talk to Mr. Glass Ball guy. Or the fucking fortune teller dude. Okay. I didn't talk to Byakuya yet. I don't think it matters. I think it's the AV room, and then I need to go talk to Crystal Ball guy. Then he can give me the information I need for it. Oh, I don't need the DVD box, do I? I need this. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I'd hardly believe. What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But when I noticed even more than that, was the figures of the girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
Interesting.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Okay.
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Find out after graduation. Oh, so it doesn't come up, God damn, this is a long-ass video that I'm not used to doing in a long time. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, I think there's only one thing left to do, and that's talk to this guy in here. I don't even need to talk to everybody. I can't remember if there's anything else to investigate after this. I don't recall any of the rooms being used. You, my guy. Oh, I need to talk to you as well. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Mikoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar to you? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
Only bought it because the guy here was blessed. He said it was unspeakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Does they belong to the pillars of history? Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Left in the laundry room? That means anyone could be found and taken. Okay. Thanks, Hero. That's all I needed to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Never gonna save it up from fortune telling her for 2 full years. You're like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I don't even feel bad for him. Ah, Chihiro. Hello, buddy. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. Shred out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could there be a code or something? Sorry, no. She slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even if she didn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. I've still got something to investigate. The only person... I have to go talk to Byakuya. Oh, there's also this guy down here too. He's got some shit for me to say.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room is in it, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha ha ha! Alright, thank you for your shit pathetic information. How do I start the investigation? I'm sure I found everything, right? Is there somewhere I've not been yet? Oh! Oh, the fucking knife. You thought where the knife came from. And people in here if I need to talk to them or not. Like Howie. But just in case I might need to talk to him. The knife is missing. There we go. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the beginning or... Better see if everyone knows more about this. Io knows some information. Because you saw Taka leave the kitchen. With Sakura. Right? She's always in for donuts. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But then I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives were gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you're right there in the dining hall when someone came out and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Owie's account. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Kina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killing your room, right? So I mean, your guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Ah! The game is afoot. As soon as you guys feel safe for the trial, I'll leave it be.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
So I spoke to everyone I needed to sort to then. So
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Sweet!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please
Of
go
course.
through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
We shall see you very soon, Monokuma, my bear friend. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. Know where I have to go. There it is. Squeak. Shit. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer. You are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusion just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can reveal the details of Makoto's crime. I'm still really off convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know all that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Interesting.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
We will start this case for real next week because
where all your fates
I won't
will
have
be
time to
decided.
do it today. I've seen someone do the trial and it took them like
I'll
at least an
meet you all
hour,
down there. I'll
maybe
be
just over an hour.
waiting.
So I want to keep it to what it is. So, I'm not still doing a 2-hour episode yet. Not today. I guess I have no choice but to get in this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes.
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do it. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. So I raised my voice to try and give myself courage. I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Well then. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived! What do you think? Does it feel like just a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close, it's totally shit!
Okay, everyone. Find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now! Hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. Stands for it. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for everyone to transfer their tension and ease onto everyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Ooh. So, this is where we're actually going to leave it for this video of Danganronpa. We shall continue with more of this. Next week we will be doing the trial itself and moving on to chapter 2 of the game. We've actually flew through this pretty quickly already. If I did more in the first episode, like if I caught up to where I were, I would have done the class trial today, but because I messed up a little bit and I didn't want to record anymore, because it does take a lot out of your voice, reading a lot for nearly 2 hours, doing the voice acting as well, because some of them do hurt my voice, like Sakura does really hurt my voice, but I want to try and perfect it as best I can. Monokuma doesn't hurt as much, it does get tiring to do, because I feel like I'm going to start sounding like Mickey Mouse if I do it too much. But, hey-ho, the pausing has been done, so hopefully things can work out in our way, or on our side. So we shall reconvene next week with part 3 of Danganronpa. So as for now, that is all there is going to be for today. And as always, this is Rixxalight signing out. So let's cue the music.